first get help at this cumhammer location?
No, my wife went to one in California as a child.
Ah, okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Let me grab this part.
Ooh, sorry, that's all he says.
Stop!
Just when Meghan thought the backlash couldn't get any louder, she vanished, jetting off to Dubai's gilded desert playground under a cloud of secrecy. Reports claim she touched down before sunrise, an open-ended suite waiting at Atlantis The Royal. Rumors suggest a single savage South Park roast was enough to send her packing.
You didn't first get help at this cumhammer location?
No, my wife went to one in California as a child.
Ah, okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
But what compelled the Duchess of Sussex to ditch Montecito overnight? The answer will leave you reeling. It all started with an innocuous Instagram clip. Just 8 seconds of Meghan shimmying beside a hospital bed, celebrating the impending arrival of baby Sussex. She danced to a playful hip-hop beat, her infectious grin lighting up the room. But within minutes, that lighthearted moment ignited a full-blown PR wildfire.
NBC has announced plans for a spin-off to the hit series Suits, which will be set in Los Angeles. It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
On one side, devoted fans flooded social platforms with praise. TikTok creators remixed the clip, turning the Duchess's dance into a viral soundbite that trended worldwide. Queen of Joy read one caption, "Finally, realness in the royal family," exclaimed another.
Let me grab this part.
Ooh, sorry, that's all he says.
Stop!
Supporters praised Meghan's candid embrace of motherhood and applauded her for breaking the stuffy royal mold. Meanwhile, critics pounced. Tabloids in London splashed front-page headlines like "vulgar royal twerk" and "privacy ploy" or "publicity stunt" on their covers.
Now, there is no doubt about it that Meghan Markle's viral video created a new negative wave of backlash against her that resulted in many other studios actually deciding to put any kind of affiliation with her either to a halt or firing her directly. That's exactly what happened with both Paramount and A24.
Influential commentators condemned the display as crass attention-seeking, arguing it clashed with the Sussexes' repeated calls for privacy. Hashtags such as #Pillowgate and #Moonbump took off, fueled by eagle-eyed viewers convinced her bump looked suspiciously squishy, rekindling long-running conspiracies that her pregnancies were staged. Palace insiders, speaking anonymously to gossip columns, allegedly branded the dance tragic, lamenting that it undermined the couple's careful image overhaul. They warned that every public gesture now risked becoming fodder for viral mockery. At the same time, celebrity pundits on cable news dissected frame-by-frame analyses, debating whether Meghan's movements were graceful or merely a PR ploy. Yet for every sneer, another flood of defenses arose. Social media advocates argued that Meghan was simply human, entitled to joy and celebration. Memes celebrated her as a modern royal, unafraid to show personality. Comment sections overflowed with divided opinions, underscoring how her every move now polarized global audiences. No sooner had the baby bump brouhaha peaked than the rumor mill went into overdrive about Meghan's secretive flight east. By midnight, flight tracker hobbyists were lighting up Twitter, charting her Gulfstream crossing 9 time zones in under 12 hours. Montecito to Dubai in a blink. Some aviation sleuths noted the jet's call sign switch from a private tail number to a charter prefix, fueling speculation about who really footed the bill. Insiders close to Meghan's camp insist the trip was strictly business. They point to a recent pivot toward commercial airlines, citing a surprise economy-class seat on a London flight as evidence she's moving away from private jet criticism, and note she's been spotted in late-night virtual pitch meetings with Emirati private equity groups. According to sources, she's scheduled handshake lunches in the desert with investors keen on female-led wellness labels and desert chic pop-up concepts. One Emirati financier tells Page 6, she's scouting partnerships for her upcoming lifestyle brand. She sees Dubai as the perfect launchpad. Yet others whisper this was nothing more than a tactical retreat. Hollywood insiders suggest Meghan felt the heat from non-stop negative headlines and social media slams. It wasn't a networking trip so much as a self-imposed exile from the glare of the tabloid swarm. Page 6 even ran a feel-good story about her handwritten note to the flight crew. "Thank you for getting me here safely," but that only deepened the mystery. Why go out of her way to personalize a private flight if she wanted to keep it low-key? And why an open-ended suite at Atlantis The Royal, rather than a quick weekend booking? Social media sleuths dug up a booking code tied to March 20, suggesting she reserved the suite weeks ago, long before Stewart's roast or the viral maternity clip. That timing implies a premeditated plan. Perhaps she anticipated more PR turbulence and wanted a secure base halfway around the world. Other trackers uncovered a second, shorter flight from Dubai to Abu Dhabi on the same private jet 2 days later, raising questions about meetings at the Emirates media-free zone. By the time word of Meghan's desert dash reached Tinseltown, executive inboxes were empty. Netflix quietly hit pause on her feel-good cooking pilot, citing a shift in programming priorities, while Paramount shelved her DEI special until the media storm subsided.
Welcome to my home. Well, it's not my home, it's a set actually, but welcome to my set. You know, it's actually so funny that you keep calling me Meghan Markle. I'm Sussex now. I take these and we're gonna take them out of the box.
Talent agents at William Morris Endeavor exchanged worried glances. Behind closed doors, some even whispered that Meghan had grown too demanding, though publicly they insisted she remained a priority client. Trade blogs didn't hold back. Headlines like "Sussex slump threatens Q4 slates" warned that studios, already stung by Harry's underperforming Polo documentary, couldn't gamble on another high-profile flop in the holiday release window. Analysts noted that delaying her projects reduced risk on earnings calls but also risked losing momentum with advertisers and subscribers. Freelance producers who once lined up to pitch book deals, docuseries, and branded content found their calendars suddenly cleared. It went from full steam ahead to radio silence in 48 hours, one insider revealed. Even trade magazine profiles grew cautious, favoring neutral recaps over glowing previews. Behind closed doors in a dimly lit studio, South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone were already hard at work, sharpening their satire. Their latest target? Meghan's viral maternity ward dance. The new segment, cheekily titled "Respect Our Pregnancy," was a brutal lampoon, complete with cartoon belly props and royal catchphrases.
I'm back by changing our brand.
All right, and I do see you're in our database, but you didn't first get help at this Cumhammer location?
No, my wife went to one in California as a child.
Ah, okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me.
Okay, I see, and then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the royal prince, millionaire, world traveler, victim.
That's right.
Early test audiences reportedly roared with laughter. But Meghan wasn't laughing. Within days, her legal team fired off cease and desist warnings, demanding edits or cancellation. Parker, never one to flinch, shrugged it off on a podcast. If she wants to sue us, she'll be doing exactly what we hope.
Hey?
Did you know it's cold in there?
Yeah.
Must be an American thing.
It's not.
But wait, watch this. Amazing, right? This might be the smallest palace I've ever been in.
An apartment, so.
Yes, an apartment palace, I know that.
Insiders at Paramount, which distributes the show, saw a different angle entirely. Controversy as free publicity. The episode was fast-tracked for a late August release. Perfect timing, they believe, to soak up post-Olympics viewership. Leaked animation reels, allegedly from in-house freelancers, flooded social media, and racked up hundreds of thousands of views in under 24 hours. Fan pages dissected each frame like a cultural autopsy. The bigger question now isn't whether Meghan will stop the segment, but whether her outrage is fueling it. In the world of satire, silence is often safer, but Meghan's pushback may have guaranteed this parody becomes one of South Park's most watched episodes in years. If Meghan thought the eco-backlash had blown over, think again. Her Dubai escape reignited one of the oldest criticisms in her playbook: preachy environmentalism paired with sky-high mileage. This isn't her first flight-flavored scandal. Critics still haven't forgotten the time she and Harry racked up 30,000 miles on private jets, right before speaking at a climate summit. Now flight tracker obsessives are back at it, posting tail numbers and fuel estimates the second her Gulfstream wheels leave the tarmac. Her defenders call it security protocol, her skeptics call it brand hypocrisy. And with every Instagram post of infinity pools and palm-lined terraces, the image of the sustainable Duchess keeps taking a hit. So what's the real story behind the Dubai dash? Some insiders say she's lining up deals with Middle Eastern investors. Others say she's hiding out while her team scrambles to retool the narrative. One thing's certain, with her brand hanging in the balance, Meghan's next move needs to be more than just a first-class landing.
Whispers from within the Sussex camp reveal growing tension. Harry's public plea to mend fences with King Charles rang hollow when editors noticed Meghan was halfway around the world. Palace sources say the monarch still won't pick up, and William is actively blocking any reunion, as Harry tours alone, Canada, China, and soon London for his phone-hacking lawsuit. Meghan headlines glitzy galas in Dubai. Some insiders whisper the joint brand is fracturing into two solo ventures. With divorce drumbeats growing louder and gossip blogs touting a rumored $153 million settlement, the personal stakes skyrocket.
As the animation clock ticks down, the big question isn't if the parody will air, it's whether Meghan can outrun the punchline before the credits roll. Will Dubai's golden haze flip the script, recasting her as a savvy global founder? Or will the royalty in exile narrative calcify, cementing her as a cautionary tale of PR overreach?